So today I'm going to talk about the Lift the Flap books with Usborne. These books are wonderful because they give a whole lot of information and the kids are able to interact with the books by lifting up the flaps, which is shown to help them retain the information better. So this one specifically is the Usborne Lift the Flap Sizes and Measuring. This is a really wonderful book. I actually got it for my 5-year-old for kindergarten because we were going to be talking about different sizes and things like that, and she loves this. And also my 3-year-old loves these Lift the Flap books, and I think that they are really wonderful because she's also gaining the information. We can sit there and I can read it to her, and so even though she's not reading it herself, she loves lifting the flaps and she's hearing the information as we're talking through it. So it's really fun. These books have so many different flaps and so much information. So these are really colorful. These ones talk about lift the flaps in the big picture to find, and then you're supposed to find these animals. And so you pull the flaps down and you're able to reveal the animal that they're talking about. Then as you move farther into the book, they have, they ask a question, and then the child would answer and then they would check and see if their answer was right by pulling the flap back. They talk about different forms of transportation, what is the longest car, what is the shortest car, and kind of giving them that comparing. They talk about which puddle is deeper. So this book is just so much fun. It has great illustrations, good color, every page is different. All the flaps are super engaging for the kids. And this book is $13.99. So this one is a great one. Then we have the Lift the Flap adding and subtracting book. This one is wonderful. The sizes of measuring is just slightly smaller, a little bit smaller and wider than the adding and subtracting. And the adding and subtracting, there are more in the series. There's also a multiplication one. So this is super fun book. Talks about ask the kids questions. So again, lots of information, but then they also ask individual questions like, what's 1 plus 3 seagulls? And then you would lift this up to figure out what the answer is. And we've had this book for over a year. And like I said, my 3-year-old thinks it's so fun, and so she uses it all the time. And we have yet to have a broken flap, which I feel like is really great because the flaps go in different directions. And so sometimes she doesn't know exactly which way to pull, and they've still held up really well. But yeah, they're just little flaps, so many of them. Some of them are pull sideways, and then some of them go up and down. Sort of hard to do with one hand. But it just introduces in a really gentle way addition and subtraction in a way that they're going to be engaged, and it's going to be really fun for them. So I think these are really great. This is a really awesome book, and this one is $14.99. Hardcover, like I said, we've had these for over a year now, and they've held up really wonderful. So if you are interested in purchasing either one of these books or any of the books in this series, I will be happy to help you. You can just click the link down below and follow it to my Usborne website, and then you'll be able to purchase the books straight from there. And if you have any questions or you want to talk more specifically about any of these books, I'd be happy to answer any questions. You can email me at creatingcoglins@gmail.com.